chest.
I did. Well, I will say this. With Buck being banned, you can argue that the Mirrors are hard to deal with from down below because Buck is non-existent on the board, but that doesn't matter. Mirror's not here. So, and Neskin having a hard time with the floor, but it gets opened from DarkZero.
Oh.
A kill comes out. How unlucky is that, Parker?
Well, I mean, like I said, you want to tempt fate, that sort of thing happens, and Hyper takes him down. Eclipse.
They can just use the remainder of the can openers on the plant wall that you see Lagonis opening right now, which means Team 1 are actually in a fairly good position in the circumstances.
And they're in fact, Ali Mao doing an army crawl, 2 kills. 2 more elude him as there goes the diffuser planted, and Ali Mao's 3rd kill. There's a 4th! Carl, you call him Carl, 4 kills. As you refer to them as, will now open up a small window into the staff room where the first of 2 bomb sites is. NJR knew he was in trouble, so he might as well go for broke. He stands up and gets sat down by KDS. Team 1 looking to add to that with Pambazu falling now as well. But the Pulse and the telltale signs of that UMP damaging Ali Mao. Lagonis is in, and Team 1 are just bruising through DZ at the moment. Still on the back of the bomb site, Canadian will have to retake. A Nitro Cell is available for him, but not much he can do as Ali Mao almost has that diffuser planted, leaving Eclipse in a 1v4 clutch or kick scenario, and he chose the kick option.
Side for how long they can sit on side, and they know exactly when Team 1 is going to strike, and they will have an answer for it. They have 2 C4s, one on Pambasu, one on Canadian, and Eclipse finds another onto Levi.
Oh my goodness, DZ are just gunning him down as they walk right in. The running man from Lagonis as Ali Mao picks up that diffuser. He's in the middle of the site. Neskin will need to cover. Walls blowing open in front of him. Ali Mao, do you trust your teammates? That's the question. Neskin still watching. Diffuser goes down successfully. He's managed to do the unthinkable, getting it down. Damage being done to Ali Mao, and a grenade gets tossed out from Neskin. No kills, nothing like that. Nitro Cell goes out as well. A 1v4, but they know where he is, and it's very easy for DarkZero to collapse on the final player of Team 1 and give DZ their first round. Their swaps with the way they are. Eclipse was playing the Warden, now he's on the mute.
Ooh.
There's some flexibility there on DarkZero. Inflexible, though, is NJR. Rigor Mortis, I believe they call it, as now NJR.
So it's quite, yeah, it's peculiar.
I believe there was a brief period of time where he was on smoke on EG, but I could be wrong. KDS's Reign of Terror, by the way, his kill tally now is 2. Sorry.
It's too easy, Parker.
Too easy, and there's 3 kills for KDS. I spoke a little bit too soon. 4 kills for KDS, all right.
Yep. Well, this round just kind of fell on its head. It was there, and it's almost gone as Eclipse finds the land. Oh, he gets a kill for his own, actually, making that a 1 versus 4. But however, Parker, clutching out this round would take more than a miracle with this little health left, and this C4 is not going to do much damage either.
No, and Ali Mao gets in on it. How many operators has he gotten a kill on now? Did he narrowly missed out on an opportunity inside of staff room, and things are going to get messy right now. NJR taking some damage. Could this be the first shot? All quiet on the western front. No, Troy, he might be old, but he can still hit those shots. Down goes Levy. A second was in line for Canadian, but he backs away, backs right into Ali Mao, and then the corpse will comically fall on over. Tick-tock, though, oh my, as Ali Mao gets gunned down by Eclipse, still playing in this position. The smoke goes off, so that position from Eclipse will need to be moved. As Lagonis now inside of the bomb site, but the diffuser in hand will need to be planted, and he's last alive. DZ will bury him instead of letting the diffuser go down. Bringing a different secondary gadget, as there goes off the last exothermic charge. Ali Mao was looking the wrong way, and well, guess what? They're both cloaked, but with your own eyes, you can see them, and Hyper prevails in the gadget of the cloaky ones. Down goes Pambazu as KDS trades back. So Team 1 have the ability to push in, but they're going to need to confront Eclipse. This has been the sticking point for Team 1. Eclipse on the stairs is able to watch the entirety of the front of the bomb site, meaning that when Team 1 breaks in, they get torn to shreds. Will they move somebody over in that position? That's the real question. Pulse seen for a second, and Neskin can't do anything, can't contend with NJR, but 2 kills actually as he trades out, and Eclipse has been dealt with. There it is. KDS, well, he and Levy find Lagonis down as it's Canadian and Hyper to go, but look at their HP. 1 shot each, and KDS doesn't even want to ADS. He doesn't need to. It's a 4-2 first half for Team 1.
Because if you don't get to stage 3, it doesn't matter.
Oh, Hyper in pursuit, and oh my, KDS is caught looking, and still more, but Hyper misses his mark on Ali Mao. The castle walks away, and would you believe it, but KDS and Ali Mao right now leading the way for their team. That kill on the Hyper is huge. No ability for the lifeline to be used. That's 2 explosives down. That's 2 stuns down, and a good gun and a great player sidelined.
And, yeah, a real rest onto NGR. He comes back on his feet. Looking for a 4 versus 3 with 47 seconds left on the clock.
Alimao on the hunt, though. The call down there, but Canadians predicting it. 2 kills for the leader of DarkZero. Still 2 more to go as DarkZero want to start putting some rounds on the board now that the sides have swapped. Team 1 barricaded inside of the bomb site, not literally, but holding down this position. The avenues on in will need to be watched by both Lagonis and Neskin. That's the only chance for Team 1 at this point. Exothermic charge will go down on the wall, leading into the staff room, forcing Lagonis out of his position, and he thinks somebody's going to be coming from over towards Archives. But you have to seek shelter by the bomb chassis and possibly drop down and retake. He's looking for it. Where does he go? A rotate available. He can't outduel Pams. Oh, he can! And then Neskin through the wall picks up 2, leaving NJR in a do or die. How did they turn this one around? But with a second left, NJR knows he's not going to get in. An absolutely unthinkable turnaround from Team 1. Likely set of circumstances you could ever see, but hey, it happened. In this case, if you're DarkZero, if you are not able to put more than another round or so on the board, you're going to end up... you're going to end up in worse shape than NJR actually is right now.
I'm not gonna lie, NGR has had a team needs you, you want to do really good, but Levi just says no, shut you down. The nade doesn't quite get the kill, but does a lot of damage. Second one comes through, Hyper finds one as well. All of a sudden, it's a 4 versus 3. DarkZero in the lead.
And DZ coming out of nowhere with this. Nick just walking in, taking no prisoners, and punishing them. And it's going to continue. Hyper also takes out Neskin. Lagonis and KDS, a rare bandit in play at this level, creeping up, watching towards the staff room.
Oh, look at this.
Oh no, he's going to get caught. A 3rd kill from Hyper, and Lagonis goes 2. They get the first pick, but DZ answers back admirably, and that's their 3rd round. So that is going to be the big...
I think they're just going to go. I don't even think they care about Zero's Parker.
No, they're just going to rush right in, and they drop. Alimao finds the first. Down goes Hyper. Canadian takes out KDS. So they trade back and forth, but there will be a brief pause for the moment as the smoke from Alimao goes out. Eclipse downed as well, and he's finished off. Pambazu, though, inside a garage, takes out Neskin. Lagonis goes as well. All of a sudden, Team 1 are now trailing in numbers. But the Magic Man himself, Alimao, will need to be the one to clutch. Levy has the cardiac sensor, and there's Alimao with his 2nd kill. Diffuser surrendered in front of him. Very limited ammunition left. 1 for Levy, leaving Canadian in a clutch or kick moment. The same as Eclipse. A trail of breadcrumbs, but it's the smoke instead, and Canadian gets shut down by Carl. Team 1 on match point.
On the floor.
Hyper doesn't see it, but he's going to walk right in. Instead, they know he's there. He flicks away behind the reinforcement. There's the shotgun of the mute of Lagonis, so Hyper will army crawl his way in. And a nitro cell goes off and doesn't kill him. All right, a bit odd. Hyper just remains with 1 HP. Talk about lucky.
I mean, he just ate that C4 with his body, basically, Parker. And Hyper playing, oh, but that second one comes out, and that will surely close out the deal, and it does. Hyper playing really aggressive. The only person next to him is Canadian down the hallway. He had NG on the rappel, but Canadian, nice shot onto KDS, takes him out. 4 versus 4. Canadian can lead them more. But perhaps leading from the charge is what is needed. NJR finds Neskin, and now we're setting up for stage 3 of the round. That is the execute, Parker.
There's some flashes tossed out now as Pambazu will inch his way in once again. This is the bomb site, open area, and Pambazu knows what he needs to do, but he's going to look the wrong way, and Team 1 collapses on them, and everybody falls. 3 rounds are all DarkZero will get. 4 rounds on the day. A rough outing for DZ.